What's up, everyone? It's Annabelle with That Good Shit, and today I am here with...
Naomi Sharon.
Ah! I'm so excited to meet you, Naomi.
Yes, likewise.
How are you feeling today?
I feel good. We had a 4-hour drive,
Love that.
so I was a little bit hangry, but we fixed that.
Good. Yeah, we got a little treat. We got a coffee in us, and we're feeling a little better,
Yes,
I hope.
I feel alive.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are on tour right now.
Yeah.
How's it been going so far?
It has been going great. Yesterday was our first night. It was insane. I really love the crowd from like New York, but DC did a good job.
DC did it? Okay,
Yeah,
did
they
a
brought a
little something.
vibe. Yeah, no. And it was good to be back and do some new songs of my EP as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was nice.
Exciting. What has it
Yeah.
been like for you, like, performing the new music? How has that, like, changed your relationship with the songs?
So that inspires me to, I don't know, like look differently at the songs that I had. And then when I perform them different as well.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, let's do this or that. Because I don't know. It's like this whole creating or like this creative process that I'm in. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I should have done this so I could perform it like this live or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you have a favorite song to perform as of right now?
I would say Calm Waters because it's like water is really my element.
You're a Pisces, right?
I'm a Pisces.
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm a Pisces.
Ew, oh yeah, it's true. Not ew, but
No, like,
no,
ew,
I
like,
remember
yes.
that. Yay.
Yes.
No, but like it's my element and like the way that I wrote that with like the people that were part of this. It's like almost like a wave singing it. You know.
Feeling the wavy.
Yes.
Okay. I love that. How do you feel like being a Pisces has aided your creativity and your creative process?
Oh, everything is with a blue U on my Instagram. If you didn't notice that, no, but I'm just like really inspired by water,
Yeah.
and so there's a lot of like the element water is in my music, literally, and just like my emotions. I think that we're very comfortable with sharing how we feel. Sometimes it's like trauma dumping, but
Yeah.
I mean, trauma dumping in like a song is good.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, that's great music.
Yeah.
We're trauma dumping.
Yes.
As a Pisces, I always have, since I was a kid, I've had like very vivid
Dreams.
dreams. Have you ever had a dream that like felt so real that it like altered your reality?
Yes.
Like when you woke up?
Yes. I love this question. Yes. No, I have this all the time. Every day. No, I have it a lot. And I have very symbolic dreams as well about animals and like whatever. So, and once I have a dream about an animal, I wake up and I'm like, oh, here we go again. It's like a sign. Yeah, every time that happens, something else happens. So
Yeah.
maybe it's like my unconsciousness that like is trying to tell me something.
Yeah. Do songs ever come to you in dreams?
Yes.
Okay.
And not like every time that I dream about it, I wake up and I have the song. Sometimes it disappears, but yes, I captured like 2
Okay.
with a melody.
What's like one example of a song? Do you have any songs out that were like the product of a dream?
No.
Okay.
No, but I sent one recently to one of my producers that I had in my dream.
Love that. Love
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I get a lot of great ideas in my dreams where I just like
Yeah.
gain a new perspective or understanding. I would say it's one of my favorite things about being a Pisces. But then sometimes I wake up after like a really vivid dream and I'm like,
You're like-
I don't feel like I even rested. Like I just went on a whole journey.
Well, that's like the down part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we live with it. It's a balance.
It's life.
I would love to kind of take it back to the start of your singing career. I know you to be someone who's like lived many lives and had many like phases of your life before you were into music. So
Yes.
what was kind of the point where you were like, okay, I'm going to take this route and be a musician?
I always wanted to do that, but I was like maybe a little bit too insecure, or I thought there was like some like unworthiness lying underneath that. And when I was doing The Lion King, I was like, you know what? I'm doing this for a boss, which is okay, but I want to do this for myself.
Yeah.
I want to create this for myself. And like, if I'm touring or if I'm damaging my voice, I do it for myself and not like,
Not for someone else.
yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been writing your own music?
I mean, I started writing when I was like 12.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like just like songs or whatever. But like seriously, like the first songs that I think 2019.
Okay.
And then the moon came, so it's like around that time that I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna go in.
Yeah. At one point, do you feel like you really found your voice for like Naomi Sharon as we know her today? Like, when did that sound really start to blossom?
That actually happened after my vocal surgery.
Okay.
So I was in The Lion King. I was doing that for 2.5 years at that time. I was playing Shensi, one of the hyenas, and it was quite a challenge. And you know, due to my own preparation, but also due to the show and like 8 times a week and all these things, like you have to be in perfect condition to do the show.
Right.
And I was sick and I continued, and then it's like not good for your vocal cords. So I ended up having surgery. And then after that, I had to learn to sing again. So I found my voice, but also like my motivation to stop doing musical.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long did it take you to recover from that surgery? And were you like missing singing when you were recovering?
Yeah, so I couldn't talk for 2 weeks. And then I could sing after 3 months again, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
But
That's a long
oh my
time.
God, my vocals were clean. I could like whistle like Mariah Carey.
Oh my
That was
God.
insane. It's gone now. But no, it was so high. Maybe I have to like look for it, but I have a vocal recording because I was like, oh my God, my voice is so like crystal clear.
Yeah.
But it went down a little bit again, so.
You might get back to the whistle tones one day. I'd like
One
to see
day.
it. Hit a little whistle
Yeah,
for the
no.
people.
I tried it yesterday. It didn't work.
with practice,
With
maybe.
practice.
Well, I'd love to just dive into all of your music again. I'm just such a major fan of everything you've put out, and not just the music itself, but also the world you build around your music. It's very intentional. It's very inspiring and beautiful, and yeah, I just love everything you've built.
Thank you.
I would love to start with Obsidian, and specifically the cover art of Obsidian.
Yeah.
I think is one of my like favorite album covers ever.
Wow.
Tell me about how that came together.
I wanted to be in an Obsidian, so I wanted to create that. It was in New York, by the way, and yeah, they made that for me. I made the album cover myself with like the font and whatever, because I'm like that control freak, but yeah, I wanted to have it like very minimalistic. Me being in the Obsidian, because like the Obsidian stands for like transformation, breaking patterns, breaking free from like trauma, whatever. So I thought like I was like indulged in like the Obsidian. And
Yeah, I love that. You picked that font yourself.
yeah.
I love the font.
No,
so
I made it
much.
myself. Like everything
Wow.
you saw, yeah.
So
yeah.
you're very like hands-on with like everything you make.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love that. And again, I really think that comes through in how like cohesive everything you put out is. Like
Thank
the
you.
Naomi world, like you recognize the tones, you recognize the vibes. Like
I love that because I have been struggling with that as well.
really.
Joseph is sitting there. No, literally, like sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I want to delete everything from Instagram and start over again because it's not matching anymore. And if I cannot change it, I go crazy.
Yeah. Do you like? How often are you struggling with like perfectionism when it comes
Every
to
day.
every day?
Every day.
Every day.
I
wake up and
posted.
It's hard.
No, I posted something today and I was like, this kind of ruins my feed, but I have to. Look at you. Look.
You really, I feel like you can barely even tell. I feel like just your social media presence gives off this like very, it's like you give off this very confident, very just like you have it together. You know
Oh.
exactly what the fuck is going on at all times. Not saying you don't, because you do.
Yeah.
But you know, it is really crazy always to see like an artist that you look up to and that everything looks so clean and perfect, knowing that there's still like some struggle behind.
No, yeah,
behind
for
the
real.
scenes.
No, for real. I think that I don't know. that's just for me, but no, there's a lot of struggle behind that.
Yeah, I mean nobody's perfect.
No.
Anyone creating anywhere is gonna have times where they feel insecure or that they want to delete their
I
whole
think
feed and
everyone
start
has
over. Yeah, I think about like fully deleting my social media and like moving and starting over like at least once a week.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And is it like aesthetically or?
Aesthetically and just like having to like exist in general.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I just want to like move to a new country and like change my name and just
I
fully
saw
start over.
no, I saw a TikTok about this, and it was like, I love to leave. I love to go to different countries, leave, do not exist for my family anymore. And I'm like,
Yes.
that's
I
me,
love to
kind of.
leave. Oh, let's talk about TikTok because your TikTok reposts are so good.
Yay, we're gonna talk about this. Okay, we're gonna expose me.
Yes.
Oh,
I feel like you have a hilarious like I like see your sense of humor through your TikTok reposts.
Okay.
How much time are you spending on TikTok in a day normally?
too much.
Your face.
Too much. I love TikTok. I'm like addicted to it.
Yeah. It's a good app.
It's so good, and I think that my algorithm is crazy.
Yeah.
And like it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. I had an edible. I'm 30 years old, so I can. But I had an edible, and I was like in the plane watching TikToks. I couldn't stop laughing anymore because it was so ridiculous. Because, do you know this like page on TikTok where someone makes like the weirdest like statues with like weird faces and whatever?
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
With like
yeah.
I don't know, all these things came up in my algorithm, and I was hooked.
Laughing out loud on the plane.
Yeah, no, it was like-
everyone's like, who the fuck is this girl?
Yeah, I was embarrassed.
Like-
I was like,
So yeah, explain your TikTok algorithm to me. Like, what does your For You page look like? If you scroll through 5 videos, like, what would you see?
can we grab my phone?
Yeah, let's look
Let's
at the TikTok
see.
algorithm because I feel like you've got such a good curation of like memes. Maybe like some horseback riding content. I
Oh
would
yeah,
assume.
for sure. It depends on. No, okay. Let's see. Wait, start over. Yeah.
Yeah, like refresh the app.
Refresh
and open
the app.
TikTok. First 5 things that come up.
Okay.
No judgment here.
Oh. Okay. It's a video of a cat.
Cat videos.
Cat video.
A cat in like a washer.
It's not. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's me because I'm loving animals. So like,
Yeah,
that's the first
yeah,
thing.
No, same.
This is a trend. You look happier. Thanks. I spent 4 years removing 30 tattoos on my arms. This is not increasing. This is like normal TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's getting little. Me when I'm looking in the mirror and finally see a little progress, and it's like a guy who's like insane, and then a girl. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
A horse.
A horse.
A horse rescue horse, and then the last one. Yeah, Skims.
Skims.
Yeah, they dropped like a face.
The like face thing. Like
Do I need to buy that? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like because you know some girls do like the morning shed.
Oh, true.
So the girlies will sleep with like the like thing on and then the face
But what does it
tape
do?
and then the bonnet. I think it's supposed to like suck in your jawline and like shape your jaw and your neck.
Okay, yes, I have to
I think
buy
it's
that.
cunty personally.
No, unpaid advertisement.
Unpaid ad. I feel like you'd be like the most perfect like Skims model. Like that's your vibe.
Kim.
Like the monotone.
Hi,
the
Kim.
bod.
Kim.
Kim girl.
I would love to.
Send her some Skims.
Thank you.
Put her on the face of the next campaign. You already know. I would love to like talk about horses for a second, kind of a sidetrack.
Yes,
but,
please.
I saw that you've been getting into horseback riding recently, and I know you've said it's been something very like grounding and inspiring
Yes.
for you. How did you get into horseback riding?
So I wanted to do that when I was young, first of all.
Yeah.
But I was doing track and field. My dad and my mom were like, Naomi, horseback riding is a very, very expensive sport. You're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Wait until you're older. And so I waited. And then 1 year ago, almost, I was in the Cayman Islands. And I decided to go on like a trail ride. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, you know what? I should pick this up and like do this in the Netherlands. And then I found out that there was like, how do you say that? Like, God.
Like a
What's
ranch or like
yeah, we're like
where they
stable, a
yes, a
stable,
stable.
like 4 minutes from my house.
Oh, perfect.
And now I do it 4 times a week.
It's amazing. Do you have a specific horse that you're always with?
Not really. Um, they changed that, but like I have a favorite one for sure.
Okay. Tell me
Yeah.
about your favorite horse.
It's a she, and she's feisty.
Mm.
If you go to her stable, she's like, "Do not touch me," and then once she's out, she's the most perfect horse.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, she's big. I love big horses.
Yeah, we love a big
Yeah.
horse. My grandpa has a farm in Indiana, so kind of like just like Midwest. And I grew up going to visit his farm in the summers, and he had like 4 horses.
What?
And I would go like we'd ride the horses like through like the forest by
Oh
his
my
house.
God.
And horse riding is really such a beautiful experience. Like
Yes.
just being able to like have that connection with the horse,
Yeah.
you're riding, it's just so peaceful. Yeah, what do you get out of it? Like what do you enjoy most about it?
I wanted to say, first of all, I lost so much weight. First of all, that because I was like, wow. And then the reason that I do it is because it's like therapy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't like lie to a horse.
Can't.
They can hear your heartbeat, first of all, within like a couple meters. Like, you know, if you're there, they can hear your heartbeat. So there's no way to like lie to them. They can see your energy. They mirror you, and I think they're just like beautiful, and they can heal you.
Yeah.
So
Horses are so healing.
yeah, whenever I'm like not really in the mood or whatever, you have those days. Sometimes it's like mirroring me, and I'm like, okay, I have to relax, so you can relax. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way to think of it.
Yeah.
And I love how like horses' noses are so like soft.
Ugh,
And horses like smell so good.
I miss them.
Oh. Are you like so excited to get home and get back on like your horse riding routine?
That's really that is something that I look forward to. But I mean, being on the road and doing this is also really important to me,
Yeah.
and that comes later. But like, I wouldn't mind to go horseback riding here if I have the possibility.
Yeah, I'm sure you can bust a little side mission.
Yeah.
While you're traveling around.
Maybe
Ride some
in
American
LA.
horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, LA definitely.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
got
yeah.
hella horses out there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, more music related questions. So we obviously have the Only Love We Know EP out now, which is such a beautiful body of work. Hoping there's like an album to follow, but like I don't know. Hopefully. But I remember hearing the Only Love We Know, the track, for the first time, and I was so blown away. It's one of my favorite songs of yours
Wow.
that you've put out, and I especially love, the choir. I think that's just adds so much to the song. It's so moving. Tell me about how that song came together.
Not so long ago, I was in the studio with Jordan Ullman from Majid and Jordan and Alex Lustig, and we were just like having fun. And they had this beat, and I was like, oh, it's like groovy. And I started to do it. We sped it up, and then the choir part is something that came later on, because I was like, I hear it like in a bigger way.
Right.
And to do that, I think it is cool to add a choir that does that.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's really singing that live as well. Yesterday was really interesting because people sing along,
Right.
and it's like it amplifies the song even more.
Totally.
So it's a special song for me as well, and like just like the theme around that, like the only love we know. Like I said it yesterday as well. Like we grow up, and like sometimes we come from a family that is like not really functioning, but that's like the only love we know.
Right.
And we see it as love, and then when you grow older, you're like, oh wait, this is like not healthy.
Yeah.
But to break those patterns, that's a tricky part.
Yeah.
It's like the life lesson.
Definitely.
But I think that once you see that, that's like the first step. And once you like take that step to better yourself and break that pattern, you will receive the love that you should have
Yeah.
and deserve.
1,000%. That's so beautiful. That reminds me of, what was that movie? Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's about these like misfit kids in high school who like love like alt music, and there's this quote in it that's like, "We accept the love we think we deserve."
Yes.
And yeah, no, exactly. I think that's such an important lesson you learn as you're getting older. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
the love I look for is the love I received when I was young, which for some, you know, might not always be the healthiest.
No, for real. And you're also like attracting it.
Yeah.
So even if you're like blaming other people in friendships, relationships, you're the one. And I'm not saying, because it's like a tricky one, right? But I'm not saying that you're attracting like a narcissistic partner and like it's your fault. But it's not your fault, but it's like it is something that you attract.
You attract, and it can also feel uncomfortable as you're growing out of that to like find love that feels different than what you knew before, but is like objectively a more like healthy and fulfilling love.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I think that message and just that entire song is so beautiful.
Thank you.
And I also would love to hear the story of "Can We Do This Over?" Such an emotional ass track, and like anyone going through a breakup probably lost their shit hearing that song. So tell me about making that one.
Yeah, that was with a beautiful writer, Justin, and yeah, it's something that comes with loving, where you're like, oh, we're here, like we're at this point in the relationship, and sometimes you're like, oh, like we should end it because that will be better for the both of us, but damn, I don't want to let go.
Yeah.
And so that's that feeling of like, can we do this over? Could we like change and be different people in this relationship, and like kind of like, you know, believing in the potential of someone.
Yeah. It's a very tricky part in a relationship where you kind of reach the end of the road and you're like, okay, we either have to make like a big change.
Yeah.
Or we're done.
Or we're done. And it's like, and you know that if you're done, it's going to be a heartbreak.
Yeah.
So that's like the hard part, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. I really just in general love the way that you write about love. I think just your perspective on love and relationships is very wise and very beautiful. I'd love to know, what are some love songs that have been a part of your life that you feel have influenced the way you write about love?
I immediately think about Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. She is insane. Also, Sting has a really beautiful way to formulate his mind or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, I think it's like the inspiration of those legends, and then me, myself, being a very emotional being. And just like, with lyrics, I want it to feel like I want people to understand what I'm saying, but also it has to be poetic.
Right.
No.
And there's also, I feel like there's the lyrics and there's what you're saying, but you also just create a feeling that's not something that can be felt with words, but just the way you sing and again the way you write. Like there's also this feeling you create underneath the lyrics where you just really like the songs touch your heart in like a really deep way.
Yeah.
Which again, like seeing you live, the experience is even deeper, which is why I'm so excited to see you tonight. I remember the first time I saw you live was at Baby's All Right in Brooklyn, which was really crazy because that's such an intimate venue and it felt so special to be able to see you in that space.
Wow.
What do you remember about that show, the Baby's All Right show?
Everything. I remember that I came up stage and I was like, I think I was even walking through the crowd because that was the only way to get on stage or something. And it was so special. It was packed. First of all, people were like on a wait list to see me. And I spoke about this yesterday. I think it's like so special that people want to see me. And I mean this in a very genuine way. Because like, yeah, sure, I'm an artist and that's what, you want as well. But once you see that, I'm like, what? All these people want to see me? Like, yeah. So that was really like a moment for me that I started to realize that this was happening, and people started to sing the lyrics and they knew every song. And I think that's like the most special thing I've ever seen, because I was like blown away. They were singing so hard that I couldn't even hear myself anymore. And I was like, wow, like I couldn't. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, no, I remember. It's like It's so funny. My boyfriend now, he and I had just started like hanging out for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, are you going to the Naomi Sharon show? Like, let's go." And we were
Oh.
like right in the center back of the room. Like, I swear we had the best view in the entire
Yeah.
room, and everyone around us was screaming every song.
Yes. And I was like, wait, because normally I can like hear it somewhat, but this was insane.
Yeah.
And funny because they're like shouting at you. You're like, yeah, sing, girl. Like they're like talking to
No,
you.
everyone's like, sing.
Sing. No, what about that man? Yeah, no, that was insane.
Yeah, and now tonight's Music Hall of Williamsburg, right? That's
Yeah.
and that's, you've like really upgraded to like a huge space, and I'm very excited for you to hear that same level of volume and probably like 10 times because it's so many more people, and just hearing everyone singing those songs
Yeah.
back to you. Because your music really does touch people. It's probably like, I feel like it's very hard to like feel your impact from your own perspective, because
Yeah.
you can only see like, you know, what's in front of you. But I know, like, as a fan and as someone who has so many friends who are a fan of you, like, your music really fucking like impacts people.
Aw.
And it's beautiful. Like, I know Obsidian helped me get through like a really hard breakup, and like I will always look back on that album as like, you know, a really pivotal moment in my life. So
Wow.
yeah.
I do realize it more and more, but it's like something, it still comes from me, and I do it for myself as well, because
Right.
I went through some shit as well. But if other people relate to it, that's like my goal.
Yeah.
So when that happens, yeah, that's perfect.
I feel like I've always seen you like on the fitness grind, like on the workout
Yeah.
mode. What do you listen to when you're in the gym?
Buddha Bar. It's like lounge music.
Oh, nice. Like calm.
It, you know what? It depends. I have moments where I listen to Black Sabbath, and I have moments where I listen to lounge music.
Yeah.
Rest in
please.
peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Very crazy.
Love him.
The last thing I want to ask you about is, you get a lot of Sade comparisons. People are always calling you like the Sade of our time. How do you feel about that?
I take it as a compliment, first of all, because it's a big compliment. She is iconic.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I think we should keep her there.
Yeah.
That's Sade. I'm Naomi. And I do get that we have like a similar vibe. We have like, I have a lower voice as well. Some people think that we kind of look alike. I don't see that, but like she's
Yeah.
beautiful. So again, take that as a compliment. But and Definition of Love was a paid homage to her. But furthermore, I would say, if I were a guy, I think that people would say Sting. Because that's really my inspiration.
I definitely see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I like that.
yeah, he taught me a lot without him knowing. But yeah.
Yeah.
But so like to answer, it's like it's a great compliment, but yeah, I also want to be me and like, you know, keep that space for her. She's a queen.
Yeah.
Let her be.
100%.
Let her be Sade.
Let
Yeah.
her be Sade,
Yeah.
100%. And it's beautiful to see you continuing to build your sound, build your world,
Yeah.
blaze your path. And I'm just so excited to see like what the following years hold for you.
Yes,
And
me
just thank you
too.
for everything you do.
Thank you for this interview.
Yay.
Yay.
Anything else you want the people to know about Naomi Sharon?
It's hot in New York, and tonight is going to be even hotter.
Per.
That's not about Naomi Sharon, but it's about tonight, and I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Furthermore, watch my reposts. That's the real me.
Watch her TikTok reposts, for
you
real.
know that sometimes I get messages about that?
Really?
They're like, hey, Naomi, you might not read this. I do. But I look at your reposts, and they're cracking me up. And I'm like,
Sometimes I scroll your repost like it's my For You page.
yay!
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very
Huge
well
compliment.
curated.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All
You're
right.
welcome. All right. Let's get you off to sound check.
Yes.
Thank
Thanks.
you.